Hello everyone, welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're all good. Let's check on the energy. Let's do a collective tarot reading, see what the spirits have for us today. Gosh, I should have probably been ready for this. All right, let's see, what do we have here? Hello, Brandon. How are you? Welcome in. Oh, music too loud? Hello, Mimi. Hi. Good to see you guys. Welcome in, welcome in. Sorry I haven't been here for a while. I've had some life things to do, you know, adulting. Okay, let's just see what the collective energy is. If you guys want have questions or you want me to take a look at something, I will do that. Queen of my world in the energy. Okay, so I've been getting a lot of readings about the divine feminine, kind of like stepping into her power, and she's dealt with some issues over this, like past eclipses and stuff. It's been quite tough. But yeah, she got like some you know, very deeply buried issues that were brought up, and she's had to deal with them. But now the divine feminine is like right in power. Hang on, Brandon, give me a second. I want to take a look. Let me just see what the message is here for whoever needs to hear it. Yeah, motherhood, ferocity, and creation. Yeah, so this is all about divine feminine. So I don't know who needs to hear this. Maybe somebody watching later. Origins. Yeah, she's coming back to where she was meant to. And look at this dark moon. Right? Those were the eclipses and stuff. And yeah, some primordial stuff that needed to be dealt with. I don't know if you guys went through like a hard time during this past month, maybe even on and off. That's why some stuff needed to be released and cleared up, right? But yeah, if you've gone through that, you're gonna be flying from now on. Mother of water, emotional self-care, man. We cannot even make this up. Like, we simply cannot. Okay, so yeah, if you're divine feminine, you're in a good, very, very good spot. Yeah, and you're about to take some very inspired action. I don't know what you're gonna do. Maybe you already have plans, probably. Good juju, look at this. Yeah, that's the Ace of Wands in tarot. Okay, anything else? Well, since we said tarot, let's do the after tarot, because it does seem to be a little bit about the past. So let's see, what does the divine feminine need to know? Oh, look, okay, so you're gonna get someone coming in to help you as well, you guys, right? Because this is the after tarot, so is what happens after the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands, when you're like really strong and you can overcome like just a bunch of like bad shit life throws at you, really, you know. And again, it was meant to happen, so it's as it should be. But yeah, you're getting a body over there, because normally we have the Nine of Wands standing there by himself, like protecting the whole village, or you know, his home. And he's like, for once, you know, this wounded warrior, he's got somebody to help him. That's good. So you either you're getting a spirit or a soul tribe person, a lover. I mean, you know, who knows? What do we have with inspired action here, Spirit? Ooh, the King of Swords. Okay, so you can get out of the logic. So this is you're going into a period of like creation and more kind of like artistic. Maybe you have to be really logical. Maybe you've dealt with law issues, or you know, you really had to be in that King of Swords, where it's like you almost have to shut your heart down so you can deal with what you're going through. But yeah, you can put your sword down now. I guess the war is over. Yeah, there you go. In your chariot, be moving. All right, divine feminine, you're amazing. You got great protection too. Okay, well, I think that pretty much covers it. We see what this is about. And whether it's good for me to be in a relationship with Anya. Hi, Ananya. Hello. How are you? I know Ananya already messaged me. She has some questions here. Okay, let's see. Mimi, are you gonna be here for a while, or? Hello, James. What about a baby? What about a baby? There are no children allowed in this life. Okay, Ananya, you wanted to see if there's anything coming towards you with your boyfriend there? Okay, let's see. Okay, let's check on his energy as far as it pertains to you, right? Because we're not here to snoop. We're not. Maybe we are. Who knows? Let's see. I'm a baby. Oh my goodness, James. I'm the universe's baby, I guess. I'll take it. I'll take it. Ananya's on business. She don't mess around today. Sorry, James, we don't have bad intentions, but yeah, we're here for spiritual work. Ananya is right. She is absolutely right. Let's see, Ananya, if you actually have anything to worry about, if there's anything coming that you need to know there. With Mr. P. Ooh, the High Priestess, okay? So, no, nothing will come out. Because that's what you were worried about, right? That he's gonna have readings on YouTube, yeah, because you can do your thing. Hi, Marina. Hello, hello. Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be much happening here, Sweet Pea, to be honest. With the High Priestess, like, things are kind of happening behind the veil and whatnot. But, like, as far as actually in manifestation, there's not much happening. No, Page of Cups, he might come and cry to you, though, and kind of, like, complain a little bit. And he's like, oh my god, my life's so hard. Because you're the Empress. Look at this. Right? So, yeah, he might forget, actually, that you're, like, the Empress. And he's gonna treat you, kind of like, oh, you're my body. And let's cry about each other's issues, right? So he's gonna come, rather than as a boyfriend or as a lover or romantic connection, he's gonna come towards you more like, oh my god, we're bodies and look what's happening to me. Yeah, no, you're protected. And don't forget, lately he's been protecting your energy as well, right? Because he knows the effect he used to have on you, so he ain't doing that no more. No, he's changed. See, with the Page of Wands, he's looking in a different direction. Yes, Ananya, yeah, that's for you. That's for you. Yeah, see, he changed. He's not. He used to do that. You're worried that he's gonna have issues in his personal life and then he's gonna, kind of like take it out on you. He's not doing that. That cycle is over. So now he's like protecting you. And also there's gonna be, like a lot of quiet here with the High Priestess. He might come to you for like advice in a way. But yeah, he might just come and kind of like cry and like, be like a little like crybaby. But I don't see any aggression, none. Page of Cups, look at this. Like, you can clearly see this is not an aggressive person. He's like submerged in water. Oh, Mimi, sorry. Yeah, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take a look at your energy after Mimi. Yeah, it's just Ananya. She's in school. She just has to go to class. And I knew that. She messaged me on TikTok. Yeah, you want to know if his job is gonna be okay? Well, as we already know, he is meant to leave there. So we're gonna do this reading with that in mind. But yeah, I don't think that job is very good for him anymore. He used to match his energy at one point, but pizza or salad? Oh my god, Marina. I mean, is there even a choice when you have pizza or salad? I can take a look at your energy as well, Brandon. So, yeah, we can do Mimi and then Brandon. Okay. Well, Ananya, no, there's gonna be a new change here, but this new change, it comes kind of like a new love. Because now, like, I think he's trying to like build a relationship where he's comfortable at work and he loves it and he wants to like nurture it and stuff. But that's not it. So he's getting a new opportunity and that's where his victory is. But I mean, I'm not seeing a lot of mess, as long as he doesn't, give into the stress and everything, if he creates like a huge drama, out of it, then yeah, his vibration will drop and everything. But all I see is he's simply meant to have something else. And whatever he's getting next is actually gonna work out. Oh, I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm just when I do a reading, I have to focus on the reading. I can't, I'm with the foot in the other world kind of thing. Yeah, see, so he might even get like some kind of an offer or something. With the Knight of Cups here, he just needs to follow his heart, and his heart knows clearly that he's gotta go. Yeah, he will pass with the King of Pentacles. That's a very stable energy. But let's see how his exams will go. worries, guys. No worries. Yeah, it's hard sometimes. I do see sometimes the comments, but even my phone is kind of far, to be honest. I sometimes I miss them, but yeah, I'll try to get to everybody, you guys. I will be here for about an hour. If anybody wants a reading, just I have my website there, right? So if I get a paid reading, I'm gonna do that straight away. But yeah, otherwise we'll just hang out here and hopefully we can get to as many of you as possible. You know what? I see him putting in work. I think he's studying and he's gonna pay off here. Yeah, there's a devil energy here as well. Let's see what's that about. Yeah, he just needs to stop worrying. Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. Like, I don't know. I think my internet fell there for a minute. Yeah, so there is a devil energy here, Ananya, for him. And, you know, I think he's kind of like still a little bit stuck in the old cycle. You know, so that's when he used to like depend on that worry. It's almost because he used to like feed them, right? Like sometimes when we're worried, we keep on going, you know, so it becomes like an addiction, like we rely on that worry, you know, because it does give you a boost. Like, I mean, it's not pleasant, but it's a boost nonetheless, right? And I think that's what that devil energy here is for him, right? But he needs to realize that he's gone through an irreversible change, right? So that energy that he used to put into the worry, now he's supposed to pour it into new passion and activations and passion and new beginnings. There are a lot of beginnings for him, so he's done some serious soul work. Yeah, and you know, he's being guided to change the way he behaves towards things and the way he sees life, but it seems like he's not quite getting it, you know, so maybe that's where you come in. Because there's guidance here, but he like ignores the guidance. It's almost like he's not aware of the fact that you can be divinely guided, right? So maybe he's not a spiritual, right? Maybe he's not into this kind of things, but yeah, Queen of Cups, that's where you come in. Okay, so yeah, that's because you were probably wondering where your place is in, you know, this entire story here, but that's where you come in. You know, you're like, listen, you know, and you know, sometimes like when we bring, well, he is, you know, I think he's religious, like he believes in God and stuff, right? So the way you can put it to him, you can be like, you know, like sometimes God shows us the way to go, but if we don't pay attention, we just feel like alone, you know? Yeah, not entirely. Well, yeah, because you know, this aces when we get beginnings, they are exciting and everything, but if we're not aware of what's happening, you know, we still use the old energy we used to invest into things, so then it just kind of like screws us up for a minute, but he will get it. Because I mean, it's an irreversible cycle. He cannot go back to his old self, that's for sure. Yeah, see, and yeah, no, he's got like spirits there. He's supposed to go into wish fulfillment. Like he's really done some really good work. Yeah, and he has a future now. At one point he lost it with the tower, right? But he got it back. No, it's the same guy. He's got his shit together now, Marina, so yeah. Yeah, see, that's done, man. The world, like they cannot repeat it enough times. Yeah, and he also, you know, he needs to understand that before he used to like maybe invest energy into something. So for example, he would like study, but then, you know, he wouldn't do good on the exams. That's over too, because now he's more aligned. So, you know, when you're aligned, it's pretty simple. It's science. You put in work, you reap the benefits, right? So if you study for an exam, you're in a proper cycle, right? You study for an exam, you get good marks. You know, like 1 + 1 = 2. You know, you can see kind of like the method behind the madness in the universe. So yeah, that's where he's at. He just needs to realize he's in fact free. I do know the tea. I'm the girl with the tea. Mimi's laughing too. Good luck then. Oh man, he's put in some serious work though. Like, I mean, like real work. I know, I was just as surprised as you, Marina. Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, I was almost like, I thought I lost my gift for a minute. I'm like, am I making this shit up or is it for real? All right, Ananya, well, does that cover it? Did you get the information you're looking for? Don't be mean. Does he bring you flowers? He better. that's beautiful. Flowers. That's what we girls like. We like them flowers. Okay, sounds good. Mimi, if you're still here, we can take a look at your situation now. You're welcome, Anna. It's a pleasure always. Yeah, let's get an advice for you and see what we get here. Yeah, stand in your power. Don't let anybody take your power away from you. I don't care what kind of freaking relationship it is. Okay? Yeah. Mimi, if you want to type your question again, I forgot it. I'm sorry. Yeah, see, do not let anybody you worked for this, for this Nine of Pentacles, okay? So you're independent, you don't rely on anybody. So remember, they need to be the same in order to have a relationship with you. Okay, so don't extend your energy. Like, your energy is yours, period. That's it. Yeah, like when it starts stressing you out in the Nine of Swords, that's when you know you've gone too far. So you gotta come back and you will have your victory. But yeah, definitely don't feel like you need to, you need to share what you work for. Yeah, on yourself, exactly. Going to work out. Is there a catch? Okay, Mimi, let's see. Let's see, what do we have for Mimi here? Let me see what I can pick up from the ethers before we even get the cards. Yeah, I think he's got, yeah, he's willing to put in work, I believe, yeah. Yeah, I'm not getting any terrible feelings about him. Okay, let's see what this is about. We're gonna do a relationship spread here, Mimi, and see what we get for you. Okay, so you want a high-level commitment. That's clear. You want to do things by the book with the Hierophant here. Yeah, it's giving that kind of energy. You know God is watching. So, yeah, this shows how much work you've done on yourself. That's great. Anything else? Ace of Cups, yeah, so you're coming in here with very, very good intention. Like, I mean, my goodness, you're so pure-hearted about this. Oh, my goodness. That Divine Feminine reading in the beginning, that was for you. I knew there was somebody here in that Divine Feminine energy. Was so beautiful. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I see that you have good, you have very good intentions here, and you want this relationship that will be kind of like an end game. And let's see for him, because that's where the tea is. Okay, he wants to move forward. He seems not as grounded as you, though. So his emotions, his desires are more pronounced. You know, he's a little bit more reckless than, not a little, like a lot more reckless than you, but he does want to move forward. Like, he's so attracted to you, and he feels like he's already in movement. Yeah, he sees you. You know, you also bring a lot of joy to him, and he's like an excited child. He's like, ice cream, and he's running, you know? Yeah. Okay, what else do we know about it? So that's why, it's because you're more grounded. That's why you're not so sure if he's actually gonna, like, do the right thing. Because you're like, he wants to do the right thing, but is he gonna be able to, like, manage to do the right thing? Because there are two different things. Yeah, look, oh my God, I got goosebumps. So he's moving, like, seriously, without even a thought. Like, he's moving straight into the future with you. He's like, oh my God, I don't care what that future is, but it's with her, and that's it, period. Yeah, because oh my God, yeah. And what you don't see coming, you keeping your heart open and being in this, oh my God, right? So you should be the one, because the Knight of Wands, this is a Sagittarius card, you know, normally you would be the one, so that shows your maturity right there. And you know what Aquarius says? Don't jump into things. So, you know, like, yeah, because it's almost like he's not considering, like, you know, the grounded things, because he's so excited, you know, like, he wants to like come forward, like, so much. He wants to, like, secure this, but you're the one that's actually doing the thinking, like, behind it, and he's like, okay, we need to be sane in order to make this happen. But he's just like, oh my God, she's the one, I'm going, I cannot lose her, you know. So he's giving a little bit more, like, obsessed energy. Right? You, on the other hand, you're beautiful, you're very feminine, you know, very open, right? Like, very, oh man, like, I keep getting goosebumps, what's happening? Right? And you really just want to, like, enjoy the beautiful things in life, and you're willing to offer them as well. So it's not like you just want to take and don't want to give. Yeah. I know, so it's fine. Oh, yeah. Okay, so the spirit says here what you don't see coming is if you remain in this Queen of Cups energy. Okay, so because with you, you're like, there's a relationship here. You have good intentions, but you're like, is it really a relationship? Like, are we actually there? And spirit says, be willing to receive the love, right? Like, take this cup and realize that there's actually something going on with this love here. Yes, it's new love, it's a new opportunity, but there's also like we're taking that further. Okay, so it is going further. Once you realize that it is going further, I think he's trying to say there are steps to this game, right? So you're not gonna see straight from the beginning how stable and how long term this relationship is. First you need to realize that you're the one receiving the love as well as giving the love, and then you also need to realize that he's gonna come to a point where he's very stable. That there's nothing more stable than the King of Pentacles. So I think right now he's like really kind of like excited, and because of that you're looking at it and you're like, but can I trust him? Because he's like moving, he's going, I can see the passion, I can see the desire, right? But I don't know if he's here to stay. He is very much here to stay, and that's exactly the energy that I was getting. Like, honestly, this is such a beautiful relationship. Like, the Queen of Cups, she's very feminine. The King of Pentacles, he's very down to earth, very protective. He's the guy with the plans, man. Like, he's done the work, he's a master manifester, right? So I'm tempted to say he manifested you into his life. That's why he's so excited, and he's like so loud about it, because he's probably been waiting for you for quite a bit of time here. Yeah, see, and this is freedom here, and there's a lot to happen. This is like literally the beginning of a beautiful story, right? So yes, if you're wondering if there is a story here, yes, there is a story, but we need to accept there's a story so we can start playing the story. So yeah, you're good. See, look, Ace of Pentacles. Like, you cannot even make it up. There's a seed here, but we need to go and plant it and let it grow, and like, have the patience, and you need to believe in it too. Like, love is risky. Let's face it. Doesn't matter how much work you've done on yourself, what's been happening. When we love, we take a chance, and it's just what it is. That's why, like, only mature people, like only adults can actually play this game, because it's dangerous. It can really fuck you up, right? But we know that, and sometimes, if we want this relationship, we have to take that chance. And that's what you are. Yeah, you might have gone through tower situations before, when you maybe like lost a relationship without being ready to do it, or maybe, well, obviously because you went in with good intentions, probably just like this time. Yeah, because you have a very, very sweet energy. Yeah, there was a relationship with the King of Wands before, so that's what confuses you. You had a relationship with the King of Wands before, and now you see this guy in the Knight of Wands, and you think it's the same thing. But no, he's going into the King of Pentacles, which is something you haven't had before. Something that's very stable and peaceful. So this is a good relationship. I'd say go for it, definitely. Like, I mean, at this point, I don't even know if you can go back, but it's balanced. It's very well balanced. Oh my god, yeah, no, because there's something about it, man. Like, there's very, very, very... hi, Manisa. Yeah, it's a very balanced relationship, and I feel like this is a gift for the both of you from the universe, so... yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, go for it. You don't have to be scared in this. Yeah, and because that's a player. The King of Wands can very well be a player, like, I mean, he's kind of like out there and everybody knows him and he's seen as a leader and stuff, but yeah, he can, just like get up out of the blue and destroy a relationship. Actually, I had a marriage with the Sagittarius and it ended in the same fucking tower, and he's been crying for me ever since. So I know exactly. I know, yeah. So the King of Wands, when that ended suddenly and unexpectedly like that. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Go for it. Like, oh my god, I want to say please go for it. Like, I'm pretty sure your spirits are like, please take it. Like, believe in it. We need you to believe in it. You're the Queen of Cups. We need your heart. We need your whole heart in this. Yeah, no fear. Yeah, let me see a little bit what can maybe like help you with, yeah, I don't even think it's necessarily a fear. It's like a worry. Because, when you want something for long enough and you don't really like get to it, when it does come to you, you're like, is this for real? Like, is this a game? Like, is the universe pranking me? No, it's not. It's a real thing. Yeah, and I didn't even pick up, even before the cards, I didn't pick up anything bad about him, honestly. Like just peace and stability, and that's what I was getting. Yeah, see, so they're saying do a little bit of shadow work because there's something deep in your subconscious. Yeah, now I'm more and more convinced that that first reading about the divine feminine was yours. Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah, yeah, I can sense that it's all over your energy. But no, they're saying there's a little damage that was done, and then like, and you healed it. It's not like you didn't heal it. Whatever happened in the past, it's clear that you're a very spiritually and energetically healthy person. I can see that. But sometimes that stuff just goes like so deep. Like we never quite fully heal it. It's like we need to scar it. And then we just need to admit that our scars are what build the beauty. Yeah. So no, you're good to go. Do a little bit, do a little bit of shadow work, perhaps around it, or and you're gonna. Well, and also they're saying now, you know what? Some things cannot be healed just with yourself. So sometimes we need a relationship to fully help us heal something. That's what it is. Like it's not fully healed until you experience the love you're looking for. Yeah. Oh my goodness, Mimi, I'm so sorry. Fuck, that's terrible, man. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a truth to learn about that as well. Grow your wishes. Yeah, I don't know. You're gonna get something very beautiful from this relationship. It's seriously gonna it's not gonna make you forget about what happened, but it's really gonna help. Hi, Queen. How are you? So nice to see you. You're welcome, Mimi. It was a pleasure. Yeah, let me know if you have any more questions. I'm good. Thank you, Queen. Thank you. Yeah, I came back to YouTube after a long MA session there. Yeah. I mean, at home. Yeah. I know, because I haven't been on YouTube for so long. I kept doing lives on TikTok and stuff, and yeah, I've gone through some stuff myself too. But yeah, no, I mean to come back, and like every day kind of thing. Yeah. Oh yes, Mimi, you guys will be moving in together. Oh gosh, I don't have the smallest doubt, but let's see. What do we have for Mimi? Is she moving in with Daniel? In here, you're stressing too much, right? So they are saying this is a love, and this is not meant to be stressful. Okay, so yeah, for one, they are kind of saying you're looking too far into the future and you're not seeing the beauty under your nose. Yeah, because you're thinking with your well, obviously you're thinking with your head, but they're saying it's much easier for you to just kind of like see these things through the heart. Yeah. But yes, you guys will be moving in together. Yeah, it's there's something you have to learn first, something you have to see first. Yeah, so I think until you see what you want to see in this person. Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna have to to have to fight to see behind the veil, is what they're saying. So at one point, it's almost like the stress is blocking your vision, right? And then you're having this like new opportunity and stuff, and you're like trying to like see, is like you're looking for the details kind of thing, and they're like, no, that's causing you a lot of conflict, and you're really fighting yourself at that point. So they are saying, no, take this. You're very good at planting the seed. You're very abundant, so you're gonna bring it up to what it needs to be. Yeah, and yeah, you guys will move in together. But they're saying don't worry about the burdens. It's almost like that is on hold until first we deal with like accepting what's happening. Thank you, Queen. Thank you. Let's see with the pendulum too. Yeah, it might not. I don't think it's gonna be right away. Like I feel like something needs to be dealt with. Like the fears, definitely they need to go before the move happens. That Yeah, see, you guys will be moving in together. Yeah, but it's almost like spirit wants it to go really like kind of like smoothly and naturally, you know, to kind of like go into the energy, like ease into the energy, right? Because it's exciting. Like this is, you know, it's supposed to make you really, really happy, right? If you bring stress to you, then it kind of defeats the purpose. Yeah, I already looked into the with the cards in it. Yeah. So they're saying yeah, it's in the future, but we need to, you know, yeah, it's a butterfly rush. Yeah, yeah. Oh, sorry, me. Oh, okay. I got you guys confused. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Okay. Do you have any other questions, Mimi, for me, or? Okay, guys, I'm going to be on here for about another 20 minutes. Then I gotta pick up my kid from school. Sure, Mimi. Yeah, go ahead. Munisa, for you, is saying there's some old trauma you need to deal with, you know, before you can move on. Yeah, there's like a fight there, and you're gonna have to put up some defenses. Okay, let's see what Mimi said. Any children? Oh, nice. You know what? I wanted to say that from the beginning. I already seen that. Yeah, I've already seen that. Yeah, there are children, yes. I can tell there are. Yeah. Ten of Pentacles. Look at this. This is legacy. This is children, house, white picket fence, cats, dogs, the whole shebang. Yes, you're meant to have to experience everything with this person, Mimi. Yeah, absolutely. And that's what you need to see. Remember how we said you need to see something past the details? They are like, that's the motherfucking big picture. That's the big picture. Yeah, I could tell already when you said about your daughter, but then, you know, I just didn't want to push it because I know it's a painful situation. But yeah, I did meant to, you know, when I said this relationship would help you heal something that you could not heal alone, that's what I meant. Yeah, it is. He's giving soul. Oh my god, goosebumps again. Yes, absolutely. This is a soulmate. Yes, I fully agree with that. Yeah, the sun, the truth. See how spirit illuminates stuff just as when we need them illuminated. Yeah, wonderful stuff. You're welcome. It was a pleasure, Mimi. All right, you guys. I think we had Brandon. He was asking some questions. If you're still here, Brandon. But in the meantime, let's look at Queen's situation. Okay, started talking to Ethan, but communication fell off. I started talking again almost daily since early September. We spent time and things went great. Will we evolve into a commitment? Okay, let's try to take a look and see. Ooh, I don't know. Somebody, you might have to get somebody out of your energy. Yeah, I think there's somebody else hanging on to your energy or his. Yeah, there's a crispy duck over there. In the short version. I got it, Queen. Don't worry. I got it. Okay, and then Brandon, you're gonna be next. Yeah, but yeah, there's something too heavy that you guys are carrying there, Queen. Yeah, you're gonna have to let it go. You're gonna have to. There's somebody watching you, and it's like they're watching you or him so freaking intensely that it can go further. Okay, sounds good, Brendan. Also has separated a long time, and his divorce court is supposed to be December. Yeah, that's what it is. See, that's what you guys are getting messed up. Yeah, those people need to go before this becomes anything. Yeah, they are. I don't know. It's affecting you guys negatively. Let's see for you and for him. How is this affecting Queen? Yeah, those people need to go, like both of them, because they were probably some kind of like karmic soul connections, and we can only have like really one romantic connection at a time. Like spirit doesn't do like multiple people. Yeah, so if the other person like still in your energy, then you know you can't move further. There's only one connection we can have romantically. Okay, how is Queen being affected? They'll claim it dead at first, knowing them well they got inspired by you. So your ex is jealous as F. Like, oof. Oh my god, they're in competition with you. He wants to get into a relationship, into a serious relationship before. Oh my god, and he's saying things like you used to be with him first and this guy has nothing on you. That's why he's holding on. You know, that's why he's holding on, because you know, it's almost like energetically he's like, haha, I still got her, you didn't get here, she's mine, what you gonna do about it? Yeah, so he's trying to flex with this new person, energetically, mind you, causing chaos and fights in your love connections. Oof. Yeah, can't. Yeah, you already know who this person is. Tap into your intuition, so that's confirmation that you know what's happening. Oh my god, and let's see how this affects him, because it might help you guys like kind of sort out the relationship better. Okay, how is this ex affecting Nathan? What does Queen need to know? This person causing you negativity is an earth sign, so it's probably affecting his money or his finances or stability of some kind. Yeah, oh my god, see, his situation is even worse, like, because she's so focused on taking resources from him. Yeah, yeah, so Ethan's ex, it almost looks like she's like sucking his finances away, you know, like some resources and stuff. And she's so focused on taking so much from him that it shows up as black magic. Yeah, man, like I think it affects him in so many ways. Get a green. Yeah. 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 Hello. Hi, Patsuri. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, so that's how it's affecting him. And I mean, man, it's not like, you know, like there are ex-wives that are like, okay, you know, you gotta pay me for the kids, gotta pay me for this, but this person is doing it so freaking much that is showing up as black magic. You know, like, I mean, I don't think she's going to practitioners or whatever, so for it to show up as black magic, it's extremely obsessive and excessive. Hello, guys, hello. Yeah, I got it, Queen, thank you. Yeah. Yes, Pater. Yeah, I can do it super quickly. Yeah. Yeah, I have time to do one, sure. Yeah, and it's affecting his mind and blackmailing. Oh my god, digging up dirt on you to use later, man. Like, yeah, she's more of the problem, Queen. I think, you know, you have your, because that's why they said, you know. Yeah, that's why they said, you know, you're using your intuition. So because you're aware of what your ex, like how he can affect you energetically, I think you're more spiritual, so you know, and you put up you put up some you know, like protection. My god, they don't even want me to speak. That's how you know it shows up as black magic. But him, like, he doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't know how to protect himself. Okay, let's get an advice for you, Queen, here and see what the heck. Oh man, this is terrible. Yeah, it's affecting his dreams. Like, oh man, she needs to go. The loner, yeah. Isolation and introspection. I got it, Pateri love. Yeah, okay, you guys. Well, I'm gonna do this reading for Pateri here, and then I'm going to log off, okay? Oh, wow. Okay, let me know, Queen, if you have any more questions. And I got a paid reading for Pottery here. And then I have to go pick up my daughter. Yeah, limitless prosperity. There is a hope for you guys here, though, but he needs to get rid of that person. Let me just quickly get the advice for you here. Speed that up. You know, if you can do something, let's try to see how can you speed that up. Yeah, you can speed up the process because he's gonna do it naturally, walking away. Yeah, see? So make sure he's not stuck in lack of knowledge. You know, like if you could like explain to him sometimes, like, listen, you already know that you're supposed to get rid of this person, but if you can do it faster, it's really gonna affect you positively. Yeah, yeah, that's it. And every time he's confused, try to help him clear it up. No, we can do it now. We can do it now, Paturi. No worries, no worries. Queen, a detailed reading. I have the live readings on my website. I do private readings as well, and my website is it's in the description, and it's in my channel description too. But it's Canadian dollars, so for 20 minutes is 30 Canadian dollars, which is about like 22 American. Yeah, and then you know, we just kind of go down from there, and the smallest one is 10 minutes, which is about, I would say, like 14 American. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, Paturi, let's see what your boy be up to. Where is he at now? Okay, we got the Two of Swords here. So he doesn't know. Oh, he doesn't know that the cycle is ending. Okay, let's go a little bit deeper here. Okay, Spirit, can you help us understand this? Yeah, so you know what? He must have closed the cycle if he doesn't know, or he wants to close it, but he doesn't know how. That's what's and you know what? If you look at this picture, I've never seen that before. See how she's all tied up and she doesn't know, right? The Two of Swords, there's a blockage, like she doesn't know. Yeah, but see how the sun is finally coming out back there? So that's why you're calm. Yeah, that's why you're calm, because he's you know, he's looking, he finally, and because you know, when we're searching for something and we can really find it, at least we know what the heck we're doing and we're searching for it. You know, so that's good. You know, he wants to end the way he's been. And with the world here, this is not even like, I mean, this is a complete like total ending, right? So he's like going into like a whole like new life cycle. Yeah, see, he doesn't know how to set himself free. So he's fighting like it's almost, you know how I see him right now, you know how we like say that in that devil energy there, you know, there's a person that's got like chains on them, right? And he's like, oh my god, like I need to get this chains off. So he spotted them, he knows, right? So now it's just a matter of him like reaching a rock and starting to like, you know, like to break it up. Okay, yeah, good. And it's actually exactly what he's doing with the King of Wands. Okay, yeah, this is good, man. Like this is, yeah, I can see I can see why you're peaceful, honestly. Yeah, it's the end. Yeah, it's just, you know, he needs to go through his options and kind of like run through the permutations until, you know, he figures out what works. Yeah, and look, God is right there, man. Like, yeah, great. He's doing it. Look, God is already waiting for him with the seed. Hallelujah. Fuck yeah. Betray, but then I breathe. Exactly. Yeah, you know what, Patari, like sometimes when we like, you know, it's much easier to focus on the things that we can change, right? And that kind of stuff. Like, I mean, at this time, you don't really have much control over it, you know? So I feel like it's easier for you to just kind of like work on, you know, with your energy and be like, yeah, you know, like I won't let that affect me, because it's just another blockage, right? Like, that's why it keeps happening. Because think about it too, like, you know, because he's like so blocked, so blocked, so blocked. And, you know, like if you didn't deal with some blockages as well, then it would be really freaking unbalanced, you know? So, you know, at the same time, you don't deal with the deep stuff he's dealing, but, you know, it's much easier because you're aware, right? But yeah, you know, it's, so I think that's just kind of, you know, what balances the scales here. Yeah, you should. I think he's gonna do it by himself. Yeah, I think he's gonna do it by himself. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even think you're gonna have to talk to him about it. No, look, the Ace of Swords, the truth. No, because I saw the yeah, I saw the Knight of Cups there. I think he's just gonna do it alone. He won't even get to the point where you actually have to like ask him to do it. Aw, you're so sweet. Yeah, look, the spirits called you a high priestess. See, you're so connected, girl. Oh, I love it. Okay, they want to talk a little bit about your sadness here. Yeah, I think, man, he's looking good. Like honestly, this is really good. And you're right about that calmness, because usually his energy is like, kind of, like always moving. There's always like, some currents bubbling under the surface. But there's none of that now. Like it seriously is like a forest that's like super quiet. Like you can't even hear, like you hear like a thing, like every once in a while, like a beep, 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 or something like that. But yeah, no, he's very calm. Yeah, I think they are trying to show you how here. Man, I can't believe actually, like seriously, like his story is usually like so long, like seriously, like with like 3 cards, I feel like we got it. Wow, okay. Okay, so we're getting the Page of Cups here. So they are saying a person innocent like you should not feel this kind of sadness. So that's how they're, starting this lesson here. Okay, so they're saying, listen, you're my baby is basically, like your spirits are like, you're my baby. You've done nothing but good. You've like suffered so much. You don't deserve any of it. So let's talk about it. That's how they say it. Yeah, see, there's no tower coming up, right? We got the tower, but it never even came out. Yeah, and they're saying you need to call your power here. Okay, you need to stand in your power, because see, like sometimes like when we're worried about somebody else kind of taking what's ours, we kind of like betray ourselves in a way, right? Because we're like, oh, if they take what's mine because I'm not able to protect it. But it's like, no, man, like fuck that. You know who you are, right? You're in your power. And it's almost like it's saying if somebody manages to take something away from you, then it's like a whole spiritual battle that we're gonna go through, right? So they're saying, man, what's yours, it's yours, and nobody can freaking take it. Yeah, yeah, because that's you're not meant to go through it. They're saying you're gonna have so much success with this, and this is even like a battle that you've been kind of like going through off and on for a while. Hi, Abby. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry, love. That's not good. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, basically, just this is about like confidence and about like knowing that, what, nothing can happen to you. You have your spirit, you have God, you're a good person, you've done the work, you will not be hurt. Because sometimes, the fear of being hurt in the future, it's what really hurts us now. Because we're like, oh my god, no, like for example, like let's just say like, oh, like I don't know if I'm, maybe like 5 years down the road, my company will like lay off people and I'm gonna lose my job and then I'm gonna lose discomfort, right? So if we're worried about stuff like that, is like really you're worrying yourself about a dream that hasn't even manifested. But what has manifested is the pain you're feeling right now, right? So they're saying, don't worry, like, is there a problem? There is no problem, then you got nothing to worry about. And life is dangerous all the time, like things happen like around us. But if we stop to like be worried about every freaking little thing, like, I mean, we do this ourselves a huge disfavor. And they're saying, leave that to your guides. Like, yeah, just, yeah, leave that to your guides, because, to God, they're saying, they corrected me. So yeah, just leave it to, if there's something you need to know about that or like anything like that. All the information that you need to kind of like get from that thing is like, I'm worried that somebody can, like overstep like through into my limits, right? Yeah. I know. Oh my God. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming, Patsuri. Look at this with the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, the wheel is turning, and there's communication, fast communication, and decisive communication as well. Yeah, and it's just gonna come like through the veil, like you ain't even. Yeah, it's gonna be fast. Yeah, it's gonna be fast because he's winning this fight. Look, and he's going into the King of Pentacles. Wonderful. Yeah, it looks like he's winning this fight, finally closing the cycle. He's gonna embody the energy, bring it, down and make it really stable. And yeah, then he's coming forward. Man, this has been such a long battle, but you're so close though. Look, you're so close to the final victory. Yeah, I know. He's always doing something. Yeah. He's growing up. That's why he's had a lot of growing up to do to be at your level. That's why. Yeah, that's is the reason why he had to pretty much move fast. He didn't really have an option. Yeah, because you guys couldn't be together before, Like I feel like you're a lot more mentally like sane and mature than him. So he needed to like hurry up and grow up. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, see, yeah, it's almost like the spirits were like we couldn't really set a proper plan that would work out unless he went through all this evolution. Like I'm starting to kind of actually understand. Yeah, through all this conflict, because he's gone through a lot of mental conflict, man. Like I think they didn't even actually like tell us how much freaking like stuff he's actually gone through. Look, 10 of Wands, like it was hard. Like it's almost like a long ass night of the soul, when he had to like dig and dig and dig. Hi Jennifer, I don't think I have any more time today, but let's finish Pottery's reading here, and then we're gonna see if we have some more time. Yeah, it's 2 now. I'm supposed to leave at like 2:10, 2:15. But yeah, if you're still here, well, yeah, we're almost done with Pottery's reading. Yeah. You're welcome, Jennifer. It's a pleasure. Do you have any other questions, Pottery? Anything else you want to look into? Yeah, he's coming. He's coming with a cup of love. Yeah, they gave us all the knights here. Yeah, look, and you're gonna have what's yours, which is the freaking 10 of Pentacles. A legacy with everything. Yeah, see, it's about to be activated. It's almost, how it is? It's like there's a bucket of gasoline and here comes the match. Yeah, he's literally gonna like catch. He's gonna be on fire. Sure, Pottery, no worries. Take your time, take your time. Man, I like lives on YouTube too. It's so calm. Oh my God. I don't even think you're gonna have to. I don't think you're even gonna have to bring it up. No, silent. You're not gonna even have to bring it up. With the Hermit, they are pretty much saying the only thing you have to worry about this whole thing for it to work out is to learn that lesson, and that's standing in your power there and not being afraid, right? Knowing that you're the absolute best option for him. And if he doesn't see it, then he's got work to do. But for you, the lesson is like, listen, for what you're meant to have in this life, you are like the number 1, 2, 3, and so on. That girl, she has no access to your destiny. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because you're the motherfucking star. Look at this. Yeah, like no joke. Yeah, no, he will, and he knows too. So yeah, he will, like, because, and you're gonna know that he has no eyes for anybody else. When you're the star, like, all the other women are like, just kind of there, like part of the background, but they mean nothing. And you're gonna feel that here. But that's why I think they want you to stand in your power, so then, when you observe that in him, you can really feel it, right? Because like, if he shows you that right now, you would probably like still wonder and not be able to like, like bask in that beautiful energy that's meant for you. I think it's what I feel like it is before you guys kind of like, start, like a relationship. I think he will be after. So he's gonna reach out, you guys are gonna be like all nice and kind in the beginning and kind of like excited, and then you will remember about her, and I think you're gonna give him a little bit of the cold shoulder, and then he's gonna pick up on the energy and delete it. Honestly, that's what I think was gonna happen. Hi Queen. I don't think, you know what, if you get a 10 minutes one really quickly, I can do one more, but otherwise I'm gonna have to go pick up my daughter. But I will be back tomorrow. I'm gonna try to come in every day or every second day at least. Of course, the spirits love you. Look at them. They're like, oh yeah, we've been long friends. He's like, your spirits are like, yeah, we're stuck with you, and you're stuck with us. How lovely. Oh, of course, Battery. I'm so invested in your story. Like, I mean, I can't wait to see your victory. I swear to God, when you guys get together, I'm gonna freaking like open a bottle of champagne. It's gonna be all in your name. I'm gonna write pottery on it, and I'm gonna be like, woo! Oh, you're so sweet. Of course, don't stress, don't stress. You're the one in the power, and you're living your destiny, okay? If somebody wants to like, come in there and, take what's yours, they're gonna have to deal with a lot of angry spirits. I don't encourage them. Yeah, but all you need to know, you're the freaking best. You're the queen of your world. And nobody can just come and steal what's yours, okay? Oh, Tim Hortons. Yeah, I don't even freaking drink anyway, but like I haven't had a drink in like years. It gives me headaches. But Tim Hortons, you guys got Tim Hortons there now? How wonderful. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. If it's yours, it's yours. You're high vibrational and stuff. Yeah, yeah, you live your own freaking destiny. Unless you don't want your destiny or you're blind to your destiny, then yeah, they can do destiny swapping and all sorts of things. But as long as you see it and you're like, that's mine, they can't take shit. I like you too because I can sweat a little bit more here, which I probably shouldn't do anyway. You're welcome, Pottery. It's a pleasure. And I'll be on TikTok tonight too if you have time, you're bored at work, or yeah, come hang out. Oh my god, yeah, she better not. No, yeah, see, but you're in the 9 of Wands. She can't break through your defenses. Like, no way, not even. No. It cannot. No, because every time it tries to break through your defenses, she gets a tower until she learns. Okay, sounds good, Patri. Have a good sleep and see you later. Thank you. Okay, you guys, does anybody have any questions or anything? Let's look into someone else's situation here really quick. Whoever messages first, and then I'm going to log off. I should have come in earlier, damn it. You're welcome, Patri. It's a pleasure always. Jennifer. Okay, let's see. What are Carlos? Are you together with Carlos, Jennifer, or? Marina, you want to know if tomorrow it's a go? Let's see. No contact? Okay, Jennifer, thank you. Yes, Marina, yeah, it's still a go. For 4 months, Jennifer? Okay, let's take a look and see what's happening. Okay, so what are Carlos's current feelings towards Jennifer? I sense some confusion there. Yeah, there's some confusion. There's a spiritual battle as well. I'm not sensing necessarily third party, but I am sensing something jumbling his thoughts, his energy. There's something affecting him in regards to this relationship. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. Yeah, I'm gonna come on more often. I was missing for a bit, but yeah, I'm back to YouTube now. He wants to come towards you. I freaking knew it. So he does want to come towards you, and he wants to move really fast. He wants to come through with a message so he can begin something new with you. But he doesn't even want a continuation of whatever happens in the fast. See, that's how fast he wants to come through. But he wants something new. He wants to give this a second chance and actually make it work. And looking for growth. Okay, that's really good. Yeah, that's really good. See, He is learning, yeah, like with the hermit there, yeah, he is in a little bit of a hermit mode. Yeah, so okay, he's fighting some demons, he's evolving, yeah. That's for sure. Okay, and you know what? When he remembers how well you loved them, how unconditional your love was, and how good that felt. Okay, so is he likely to come forward, Spirit? Yeah, because there. It's almost like some chaos that he's trying to keep under control. Yeah, there are forces against him, but he is working through them. Yeah, he's gonna come forward, Jennifer. Yeah, you got two aces. You got the Ace of Pentacles, which is like something new embodied, right? Not just a desire. And then with the Ace of Wands, this is something being activated. All right, so yeah, he's gonna come forward. Yeah, he's coming through with a message. It's gonna be quite quick here as well. Yeah, and he's gonna make you really happy. He's gonna tell you the truth about, maybe what he's been thinking about working together with you. Yeah, let's try to see. Yeah, I think it's gonna be. It's not gonna take long. But let's see. When is this likely to happen? Okay, they're giving me in the spring, in the winter, in the summer. What is with all the seasons? In September. What is this here, Spirit? Let me just try to figure out this energy here. Let's do the before tarot. Yeah, it's like he needs to overcome something. I was feeling that the entire time. Let's see. Yeah, he needs to finish this fight. I knew that he's fighting something. He's fighting some thoughts, energies, entities, whatever, and not to be like, oh my god, he's possessed or anything, but we all fight like entities. It's what we do. Right, so yeah, it really depends on this fight here. His spirits will not let him come forward until he wins this fight, because if he comes forward now, he's gonna drag you into his fight with him, you know yeah, see, so it's stuck until he wins this fight here. Yeah, man, I knew it. Yeah, so he's going against something, or it's almost like something is holding him back, and he wants to free himself. He wants to come towards you, and whatever energy he was in before won't let him walk away easy. So he has to fight him. He has to prove his strength. He needs to learn the lessons. He needs to like do the work. And then once he wins that fight, then he's gonna come towards you as fast as possible. Yeah, see the Hierophant. Yeah, it's almost like the universe won't let him screw you up. No, he's not even close. No, look at that. Like, no. Like with the Two of Swords, that's completely blocked. Yeah. No, it's not even like a person. Like I was feeling, like, yeah, some spirits. These are spirits, energies, whatever you want to call them. But that's how it is when somebody awakens and, they are coming to their senses and like spiritual senses. Yeah, there's always a fight that we need to win to be able to move forward. Right? So that's why it's taking time. But yeah, no, there's nobody involved. And let me tell you, if it was up to him, he would come towards you. But I feel like, it's almost like the universe is like, no, no, no. And your spirits are also like, no, you're not coming over here. Deal with your shit over there. Then you come to my girl. Because she's dealt with her stuff. Yeah. Yeah, see, the Fool. Like, he literally needs to close that cycle. Right? Because he's just gonna bring a bunch of drama and or whatever, like, stuff that you don't deserve. So it's his fight, he needs to be a man, deal with his problems, and then come get his queen. Right? Because that's what you are. Yeah. He needs to put in the work. Exactly. But he's going in that direction, and he will, yeah, he has like a burning desire to come towards him. There's a lot of wands here. So yeah, that's literally like a burning desire. Okay, you guys, well, that is all the time I have. Jennifer, do you have any like last questions or anything like that? And after that, I will go pick up my daughter, because if I'm late, I will be in trouble. Man, I like the lives on YouTube. I'm coming back here. This is so cool. because you know what, like it's almost like if you guys were to be in contact now, there would be a lot of fighting. Like he would be really mean, you know, and almost kind of like aggressive. Like, I mean, look at this guy, right? Like you can see it, like he's ready to cut someone's head off. You know, hi Kathleen, how are you? Welcome in. Right? So yeah, it's because you know what, like if you guys were to be in contact now, like he would seriously, like he would snap a lot. And that's because of this like fighting that he's doing in the background, you know, like it literally like takes everything from him. Like you've gone through a spiritual awakenings too, and you know when you're going through a spiritual awakening, you need to be in hermit mode, you know, like, or else it's like you can't, because first off, you don't learn the lessons if you're not in hermit mode, and second of us, you pull people into your, you know, like personal battles, and that doesn't help anybody, not even him, right? And definitely doesn't help you. So it's almost like I seriously feel like he's not allowed, like, you know, like spiritually, energetically, he's not allowed, because he would you know, he would cause a lot of trouble, and he would cause you a lot of pain, and you know, just ruin moments. You know, like if he comes towards you, like I feel your spirits will only allow him to come forth if he comes correct. You know, I saw the emperor there, so it's you know, as a divine masculine, like he can't just, you know, be like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. He needs to like come correctly as a healed man to a healed woman, or he can stay over there and deal with this stuff. That's how your spirits look at it. Yeah, that's justice, right? Because I think that whatever happened before caused him a lot of like um like karmic things he had to pay, right? So if he was to come in, like that would just like keep like being added up to, you know, what like the karmic justice that needs to happen. So now the scales are pretty well balanced because he's putting in the work, or else he would have been in severe trouble. Like, yeah. All right, well, I hope this brought you some clarity, Jennifer. You guys, I'm gonna have to log off now. I have to run, but I will be back. And yeah, I'm gonna come on earlier tomorrow. I'm gonna try to, today I came at 1, I'm gonna try to come at like 12 or 11:30 or so. Of course, Jennifer, it's a pleasure. Kathleen, if you can catch me tomorrow or come on TikTok tonight. Yeah, or you know, I might do 1 day on, 1 day off. But yeah, I can definitely help you. But also, if you would like a reading, just go on my website and we can book a private reading. I can help you. Yeah. All right, you guys, I love you. Thank you for being here with me. I'm gonna post this if anybody wants to rewatch their readings. I'm gonna make it public in just a minute here, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.